What in the world? Excuse me. Oh, look. It's a little magic handkerchief. A lot of you are probably wondering why you didn't see that handkerchief or where it came from. These are all good questions, but what you may want to ask yourself is, where does that handkerchief go? Well, don't worry, I'll tell you. It went down here inside this handkerchief. Yes, right here in the center of the handkerchief, believe it or not, there it is, the little red handkerchief. Now look, I'm going to take that and push it back down into the middle of this handkerchief, right there. Watch it close. All I have to do is squeeze. It passes right through this handkerchief and has now landed in my hand below. Well, I tell you what, let's spice things up a little bit. I'll take a little bit of salt and pour that into the hand just like this. Now all I have to do is rub the back of the knuckles like that. That warms it up and makes that salt disappear. Of course, if you want that salt to come back, you simply reach out, snap your fingers, and that salt comes right back. Now that's all 1,486 grains. You're welcome to count them if you like. This next trick is hard to match, even though it uses a match. I simply take a match, light it, and I place that lit match into my hand. It doesn't burn at all because that match disappears. Well, last but not least, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to borrow this dollar bill. And what I'm going to do is give you a corner of the bill as a receipt. Now you hang on to that, and what I'll do is take your dollar bill and fold it up nice and small. And I'm going to place your dollar bill into my hand, and believe it or not, change it into a $100 bill. By giving it a squeeze, it's now it's now disappeared. That's all right. Take the corner of the bill that I gave you to the bank, go up to the teller, explain to them what happened, ask them for another dollar bill, and the teller, of course, will look at you and say, next. No, that's not very good. I don't want you to go away mad, so I tell you what. In my pocket, I happen to have another dollar bill. I'll give to you to replace the one that disappeared. It's folded up just like yours, and as a matter of fact, it's missing a corner. Why, what do you know? It is your dollar bill. Sugar packets are a manufacturing marvel. Now, prior to sugar packets, sugar used to be shipped loose in bulk, which was fine for large quantities, but not so good for small, till someone came up with the idea of compressing the sugar and shipping it as sugar cubes. This next trick is extremely painful. Not for you, but for me. I simply take the cigarette, place it into the hand, and squeeze it. It only hurts for a second because then it completely disappears.